Welcome back to phase 2 vlog. I am in the car. I'm going to rent my campsite right now. I talked about that in the ending of my last vlog. I am going to camp for the days that I am fasting just because I don't need any food. I don't have to haul a bunch of stuff and I can just be in nature and decompress and relax. So I'm going to rent my campsite now. I have a cup of apples to hold me over. I have some green tea I am drinking here, and then of course I have my big jug of water to drink along the way. This is my second option. It's available, and the other one I want is just down a little ways, but it's like really tucked away, and I'm hoping to get that one, but it is reserved right now till the 13th, I believe, and that's when I'd be coming anyway, so I'm hoping I can snag that one. If not, this one is going to be just perfect. It's right over the water with the fire and then the table here, and it just is so beautiful. I'll put my hammock here and it goes down to the water, so either one I get will be perfect. I'm not going to complain. I just want alone time, and it's going to be so beautiful, and I'm so excited to just take this time for myself. I am all set up. I brought my diffuser with lavender essential oil because I wanted to make my environment as relaxing and calming as possible. So I just picked this up at the local health food store because I didn't have enough time to order from Young Living or anywhere else. And so I'm just happy to be diffusing in here while I'm staying. And then of course we have our little seating area, which is like a living room. Pushing fluids, drinking water as much as I can. I'm doing a gallon a day. And then I have this book I am finishing up, and then I'm going to start a new book, and hopefully I can get through a lot of that during my stay. From up here, there is an option for a bed straight ahead here. I don't know if I'm going to sleep here or on the other end, just because it is kind of difficult to get up in the middle of the night if you need to, and then have to walk on these here. So I might sleep on the other side of the camper just to make it easier, but I'm not sure. I brought so many quilts. I brought a heated blanket. I am so prepared. Alright, I am just boiling some water for my warm lemon water. I am having my second cup for the day, and then I had green tea already. I'll have dandelion root tea tonight before bed. But I just boil that, and then I'll squeeze half a lemon in there. Okay, it is day 5 of my 14-day detox. I am in day 2 of completely fasting. So day 1, I don't think I did an update on this, so I'm going to recap from day 1. I had so much energy. I felt so great the entire day, and I was just able to like eliminate everything from my bowels, give my intestines a rest. And now today, when I had woken up day 2 of completely fasting, I felt super fatigued. I wanted to go back to bed. I know this is typically normal because you don't have any nutrients in your body to give you energy and fuel you, especially when you aren't eating carbohydrates. That is literally what fuels you and what gives you energy to get up and move. So since I don't have any kind of macronutrients or any kind of nutrients in my body, I am lacking energy, obviously. And I have noticed that I've been more irritable today and really fatigued. Every single morning I have been waking up doing lemon water. So I boil water and then I squeeze half of a lemon in there right away first thing in the morning. And the reason I do this is because lemon is really good for the liver, and then warm water is great for digestion. After that, I do 1 tablespoon of olive oil, half squeezed lemon, And again, lemon is good for the liver, and olive oil is great for stimulating the liver and gallbladder to excrete toxins and flush everything out of the body. So I've been doing that every single day of phase 2. And then in addition to that, since I'm completely fasting for at least 3 days of phase 2, I mix up 10 ounces of purified water, and then I do 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, half squeezed lemon, and then an eighth teaspoon of cayenne pepper. All of these ingredients are great for the body being fasting. The maple syrup specifically to stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day. So I take a sip every 15 to 30 minutes just to stabilize my blood sugar levels. And then of course I'm doing green tea, dandelion root tea, and a gallon of water every single day. So day 1 I was pretty active and I was able to get a lot done. I had 3 clients, and then I came out to my campsite here. And then today I've just been hanging though. I edited my last video and am getting this content up for you guys to just follow along with my different phases in my complete 14-day detox. And I also enjoy doing this because then I can look back on it and see my journey and how I've progressed over time, because it can be really difficult to think we have not made any progression and is this even worth it. So that is one reason why I like to document everything, as well as share my journey to help anyone that might be struggling as well. So I am going to be real and honest with you throughout this whole thing. I am only on day 5, so I'm really anticipating after these 3 days of fasting, it's going to get better. I'm going to have a lot more energy because I'll be eating at least greens, some kind of whole food. Tomorrow I will take you through a little bit of day 3, my final day of fasting, and kind of update you on my energy levels, if I'm fatigued, how I'm sleeping, things like that. Alright, it is 8:15 in the morning on May 15th. It's my 3rd day of completely fasting. So I am going to mix up some wheatgrass with some water. This is just supposed to help boost your energy a little bit if you're feeling fatigued at all, which I am, and I feel like my blood sugar levels are a little bit low because I'm shaky as well. So I'm going to have my wheatgrass first, and then I'm going to mix up my fasting lemonade, which has maple syrup in it, and that is supposed to help obviously with your blood sugar levels. So that is what I'm going to do here. So I just have 1 tablespoon of wheatgrass. I am going to completely pour in there. So since I've been doing a complete fast without any food, I am able to do what's called a lemonade fast, and this is 6 to 8 ounces of water it calls for, and then you add a dash of cayenne pepper. So that's what I'm going to do now. It actually calls for 1/10 of a teaspoon. I do 1/8. So I'm going to put that in now, and then it calls for 2 tablespoons of raw maple syrup, grade B. Grade B has, I believe, sucrose and not fructose. The sugar is processed differently because of how the maple syrup is boiled. So I am going to do 2 tablespoons of that. And the maple syrup helps stabilize your blood sugar levels because I am fasting. I don't have any foods, and sugars and carbohydrates in general help really stabilize your blood sugar levels. So that's why this is so effective in helping with blood sugar. I'm going to add half of a squeezed lemon. I've been doing this every single day I've been on the complete fast, so this is my 3rd day doing it. And it actually is like really great in flavoring, and I do enjoy little chunks of lemon in there, so plop those in there. My GI tract is completely emptied out, so my intestines and GI are able to rest this last day of my complete fast, which is really great, and we like to have that so our body can just rest a little bit, especially because it's the 3rd day of the fast. So that is how you make the lemonade elixir, and I am going to sip this every 15 minutes throughout the entire day. Alright, so a little recap on day 3 of phase 2. This is my last day of complete fasting. I have had really low energy today. Super fatigued. Just wanted to sleep all day long, if I'm being honest. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I knew I was going to relax and take all of the time that I needed during these 3 days of fasting, which is why I came camping. And I found it so beneficial to just be out in nature, to relax, decompress, and really just let my body to allow and to detox. So a few points I wanted to make to wrap up day 3 is I noticed a few things different about my body that I knew that I was detoxing. The first one being that my skin was breaking out. I have new acne that has surfaced, and that is a good sign that your liver is detoxing. Your entire body is following the protocol of detox. So that was a major one. The second one was really dark urination. Even though I had been drinking a lot of fluids, I'd been pushing fluids and still having really dark urine. So that is another great sign that toxins are coming out. And then thirdly, this morning on day 3, I noticed that my tongue is completely white. I text my naturopathic doctor and I was like, hey, like, is this normal? Should I be concerned? And she's like, nope, just a sign that you're detoxing. So those are 3 great signs that my body has responded well to this. The fasting was totally worth it. I wish I could go another day, but I know I just can't. And so I'm going to listen to my body. I'm going to fuel myself first thing in the morning. The rest of phase 2, which I have 4 more days of, I can only have green leafy vegetables, protein powder, things that are really easy on the digestive system. So tomorrow morning I'm going to start with the protein shake and a big thing of steamed Brussels sprouts. That's what I'm looking forward to most. So I'm going to do that for day 4 and 5 of phase 2. And then days 6 and 7 of phase 2, I'm going to incorporate some grains, so I can have brown rice and quinoa. And then moving into phase 3, I will be doing salmon and chicken as well, so incorporating those last few things into the last part of the phase 3, and then I will be done with my 14 days. So thank you so much for watching and being part of phase 2 here. I hope you're enjoying this journey and finding some helpful information. I will be taking you through my last part of phase 2 and all of phase 3 in my next video, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.